Have you ever noticed when you're talking to ChatGPT, it may seem to forget things that you earlier stated in the conversation? This is what we talk about when we say the context window, and this essentially acts as almost like a short-term memory and a reference point for the model when you're having a conversation with it. And I'll go through it from the basics and how you can actually utilize it in a way to keep that attention span as focused as possible for the longest time. So, imagine just this simple sentence where we say to the model, like, I went to the park today to test a new AI model on my laptop. What's initially going to happen is the context window will do this. It will go and it will take, let's say, this part. I went to the park today. That's what will remain inside the model's short-term memory. Now, as the conversation actually goes on and you add more and more and more, what's actually going to start to happen is this is going to start to shift. So this is really not going to exist for that long. And what it will do, it will essentially, I know this is quite bad, but it will shift down to here. And then what's going to happen is the earlier things will be forgotten. So I went to the park today, you may try to reference that, but then that may be new information that it contains inside this little window. Now, what's the best way, or what's the best approach that we can do to actually make sure that the model is focused on what we want it to know? So what you must do is essentially, initially, don't dump a lot of context on it. Give the most simple, shortest form of the context that is the most useful to you, and also utilize system instructions and projects and many other tools for this to always be a reference point that it forces the model to go back to. That is the best way for you to have the attention span not thin out as much as possible when you're actually talking to the model. So remember this, that context window almost acts like a short-term memory for the model, and there are better ways to use it.